Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending my workshop for Motion Show 2025. So I want to the main topic of this workshop is to introduce my way to replicate the anti-heat panels. For example, from some aircrafts, for example, like the Flanker, which is very famous for its very large area of the anti-heat panel. But not limited to this type of aircraft. It can be replicated to other aircraft as well, because as we know, especially for modern jets, there are always a lot of bare metal area, either on Russian planes or on US aircrafts. So I hope my demonstration will be informative and also inspiring for you. And this is just one of my way after trying a lot of tests and a lot of failure, but I hope it could bring you some inspiration, and you can also develop your own way to demonstrate it, because I think there is no limitation for skills, and everyone can find his own skill which suits his style mostly. Okay, so first of all, I want to show the little reference I have prepared for this show. This is the title page of this. Please look at the screen. This is what I have done on my previous builds for the Flanker. And you can see this is anti-heat panel as well as the exhaust nozzles on Flankers. So what is the point to replicate this effect? In my view, it is to create the contrast between colors and texture, which is the key word. And it is also very critical to understand why these effects are there. That means it's better for you to understand the structure of these aircraft, of the airframe, how it was built. So I will explain step by step. So move to the next page. Yes. So for example, we need to observe very carefully about how the real how. So we need to observe very carefully the difference between different aircraft. For example, as we talk about Flanker, as we know it is a very big family. It was built by different plants in Russia, and it's all, the revolution of this family is also very famous. For example, we can see here the upper panels on Flankers. I just want to ask you the question, can you recognize the variety, the model of these panels? For example, which one is from the Su-35, which one is from the Su-27? Can anyone tell me?
The first picture from the left corner is the 27.
Uh-huh.
And the vectoring nozzles are from the 35 or 30.
Yes. So yeah, you're telling from the nozzles as well. Yes, this is also one of the important feature. Actually, the left side below this one, this is the Su-27, and in the middle, this is Su-30 SM. It was built by Irkutsk, and this is on the right side, this Su-35. So we can see that on different models of Flanker, the anti-heat panel is very different. This is because of the engine type they use are different, as well as the manufacturing process has been enhanced as well. Of course, not to mention the difference between the structure of the airframes. Yeah, so that caused a very different looks on different type aircrafts. So not only limited to a Flanker, I think maybe I also have some observation on different batches. for example, F-15 or F-16, there is also such kind of difference between different batches on U.S. aircraft as well. Yes. So I think the most important thing is to observe the real photo of the real thing to understand how it looks like. And actually, this is just one of the examples. So we can look at many examples to see. The important thing is to catch the iconic feature of the anti-heat by different types. That is the most important thing, because you can see different effects on different airframe, and time passes by, it could also have very different outcome as well. So that means, of course, we need to study the real photo as well. But sometimes you do not really need to stick with just one photo. You can reference to many photos to find the most attractive effect which suits your style. So I move to the next page. This is also the upper panels, as you can see. So I will tell you the answer. So these two are from SU-27. We can see the panels are very generally simple. There is no very complicated slices or something on it. Just some change of the color, like blue or like brown. And this one is the SU-30. We can see some stripes across the panel here, and as well as some stripes on this direction, like this. So they are on different directions. This is because of the reinforcement ribs under the panels. The reinforcement rib on this panel is on this direction, but the ribs on this panel is on this direction. And we can also see this picture of SU-35. It's the same. Look, it is like this. This shows the direction of the ribs under it, and this is like this. So it is very important to observe these pictures and understand why it happened for you to replicate it on your aircraft. So same as the lower panels, it also has some different features by different types. For this one, this is this SU-27. It's almost plain. And these two pictures are SU-35. It has some stripes here. This is also the SU-27. It also has the very special stripes inside, but not very obvious on this panel. And this is the panels on SU-30. As you can see, these stripes are very obvious. It also shows the direction of the ribs here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So, as I just introduced you, the differentiate effect by panels one by one is very important during your building, because just from the pictures you can understand that the real aircraft, it was assembled by different panels one by one. It is different panels on different position. So you need to understand the different panel and to try best to replicate it one by one. This is the very important step. Yeah, don't do this on the overall entirely, but do it one by one. Do the panels. Yeah. So there are many different methods to replicate this complicated burnt metal effect. Some is by painting, and some we can also use the physical method. For example, sanding. It creates a very natural and interesting effect, the burnt effect on the plastic. So I will show you how I will do this later. And yeah, this is how I did it on my SU-27. This is achieved by spraying and sanding, and also other different process. Yeah. So I will stop here and I will move to the demonstration to show you how I do it. So as I said, what I'm doing now is the very simplified version. I hope it could be done like 30 minutes. I think it could be informative and more like kind of reference for you. So I think everyone is very busy with your family, with your work. So how to simplify the overall process and generate the best effect is always what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I will show you. So as you can see, I have sprayed the black surfacer here. I think this is the glossy surface. This surfacer black is very important before you apply the metal paint on it. So I think it is a must for any metal effect. So please do not skip this step. It's very important. Do spray the glossy black surfacer. Okay, and this is beside this, it's the super metallic lacquer paint I have already sprayed over the black surfacer. As you can see, it already has some kind of how to say these shadows on it. So when you spray these colors, you can keep it in mind to create some shadow effect as a very basic of this area. Yeah, but we need more process to make it looks more rich. Yeah. Today, because I want to do the full process, so please allow me to connect the airbrush, and I will spray the metallic color first. So this is it. Oh, sorry. This is the pump. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, it works. So, very simple step. Just spray this metallic color. So, this is very important because I recommend you to use the lacquer paint. Lacquer paint. This one, it's from Mr. Color, super metallic. I usually use this one, super ion, because I think the tone of this metallic color is very universal. You can do any effect on this for an aircraft. It is not too shiny, but not too dark. I think it's just keep the best balance. So I will spray it. Need to find some rod. Okay, no rod, I will use this one. Well, actually, for this paint, super metallic, it is recommended to use Mr. Hobby's thinner, especially designed for this color. But anyway, we can also use this as long as it's the lacquer thinner. I think it will work. Do you guys still use lacquer paint?
Yes.
Yeah?
Favorite.
Favorite, good. Yes, because maybe someone will say, it's lacquer paint, it smells not so good, it's not healthy, something like that. Well, maybe it is, and I know in some countries it's difficult to buy it. Yeah, but maybe someone think it's old-fashioned, it's old school. But as an aircraft modeler, I still prefer to use the lacquer paint because the overall quality and it's more stable. even after 10 years or 20 years, 30 years, it still keeps very nice effect. But of course, I also use some acrylic paint to paint the details, something else. I don't know, maybe it's just my view that I still think if we're talking about metallic color, I still think the lacquer color is performs best compared among all the types of paint. Oh, this is okay. I need to turn on the switch. Is it on?
It's on.
It's on. Okay. Need to have this one. Good. So this is the thickness of the paint is like this. I think this is most ideal for me. It's a little bit thin, but I think if you want to create the most, it could be sprayed over and over by many layers, so that you can keep the protect the metallic at the best performance. So if it is too thick, sometimes it could be fast to spray it, but the overall metallic will be a bit too rough. Oh, what's wrong with it? As you can see, I spray these panels first. No need to be too careful. Just to spray it. Because these panels are the service panels, so generally it has different texture as the other skins of this area, so we can just have the most full effect of it. Yeah, I think that's it, and we can now spray the other part. This. Yes, as you can see, the direction of the move of my airbrush, it creates some shadows, the gradation over the panels. But actually the super metallic is, sometimes it looks quite too thin, but when you spray it, it just is quite good. And as you can see, the practical of this paint is very, very fine. So it's always one of my most favorite metallic paint. I'm missing this area. Okay, it's almost like this. And if you feel some areas not so natural, you can add back here. It's just about will be good because the main effect will be added by the process. Okay, so this is what we have done to as a base of a metallic to add other effects. So we can move this airbrush apart. It will not be used too much, and we can go to the next process. So because this is the lacquer paint, it will dry very, very fast, and it's almost, you can touch it now. It's almost dried. Yeah, it's a very high efficient way. So next I will, just as say, these are some surface panels on this area, so I will mask it using some liquid mask. Honestly speaking, I haven't used this liquid mask. This is Vadeo. I don't know how long it will take to dry, but let us have it dry. Well, as you know, actually you can find some pre-cut masking tape for those aircrafts nowadays. It's very convenient, and I really personally recommend you to prepare those pre-cut masking tapes. It will save a lot of time and very, very accurately processed. You can also do this part. It's to me it's a little bit, time consuming, but well, it's also fun because you can see the mold is very clearly there, and just use the mask, liquid mask, but also do the job very well. So I will just mask all those surface panels here. Well, but after that I will do some burnt effect on maybe not all of these panels, considering the limited time we have today. So I'm just showing you the overall consideration, how we can do this. Maybe here. You can see here are some hinges of the panels. What's this? Okay. So there could be some little flaws. Never mind, you can retouch it after painting. The other good thing about the lacquer metallic paint is that because of the particle is very fine, you can also touch up after you finished painting. It will not leave too much trace. I can see some of the masking soil is already starting to dry. Seems like it dries faster than I thought.
And what was your favorite masking tape or masking liquid before Vallejo? Before you tried Vallejo now?
Yeah. Well, actually, I personally, I almost never use liquid mask. The reason is it could be used on the surface of a lacquer paint, but I'm not very confident if I use it over the acrylic paint or enamel surfaces. Sometimes it will have some chemical effect with the base paint. Yeah, exactly. So I believe the masking tape is the safest way, physically. Yeah.
Yeah, Humbrol have problems with this, but Ganza have this Neo masking tape, which is kind of water-based, which is, I think it's very similar to Vallejo.
Oh, I will try it. Thank you for the information. Okay, so it's going to dry. A very good quality product, I can see. It's almost dry. So we can move to the next step. Need more tissue. Yeah. So next one is where is my masking tape? Well, actually, it was supposed to have the masking tape to do the masking along the panels, like here. I will do the demonstration on this panel, on the central panel here. It was supposed to be protected by masking tape, but apologize, I did not bring it with me this time, seems most likely. Apologize. So I will just do it directly on this panel. Yeah. And actually, my recommendation for the turn of masking this it is to do the surrounded panel first, and you mask it and do the central panel, which is more efficient in my view. But this is just for demonstrations. I will show you how to do the panels of the central panel. So here, I will use another way to replicate this. And because the reason I recommend you to use lacquer paint as a base is because it does not affect with other paint such as enamel or acrylic. So this time I will use this kind of acrylic ink. It is called Liquitex acrylic ink. It's a very fine, very thin acrylic ink. I think it is produced it's a French brand, I believe. Yeah, so I think it could be widely obtained in Europe. Actually, I got this tech. I was inspired by the very famous Canadian modeler Chris Ziba, and he used this to create a lot of texture on the model surface. And I think why can't we just expand this utilization of this technique? So I tried it on metallic, and it worked as good as on the surface as well. Yeah, so I will show you how we can do this. So need this. And before you apply this, I will introduce the color I used. Today I brought 4 colors. This is this one is of course this is important. This is the blue. It's called Prussian blue, and this is black. I think it's black. This is brown, Sorry, this is black. This is brown. This is brown. This is black. And as well as the orange. So before you apply this to the surface, you need to apply this layer of the acrylic paint. It will help to help these inks stay on the surface.
So this is just a thinner?
Yes, just thinner. Sorry, that's my very old Tamiya brush. It's just like this. You can either paint it or just use airbrush, either way. Because the liquid mask is not totally dried, so I try to avoid them. And if you use some masking tape here, you don't need to be so careful as I'm doing now. Yeah, good. Yeah. So once we apply this thinner, it's the acrylic painter thinner. Get some time to dry. Sometimes you can use some hair dryer to accelerate the drying. So next, I will use brown as the base, but we don't want too much brown. It will make it to look too dark. So just a little brown. Like this. I will suggest you to paint three kind of brush here. This one is to apply the ink. It could be some old brush. No need to be very precisely. And this one, I will show you how to use it. It uses to blend it on the surface. And this one is also you use to further blend it on the surface. I will show you how we do it. I think it's almost right. Have a shot. Not too much. This kind of will be fine. And when you blend it, you will use some thinner, like this. So it's like this, it's blended, and you feel it's still too rough, you use a wider, bigger brush. It's also one of the, I think, yeah. The point is, do not have too much thinner on the brush, just half dried, or maybe much more less to do this. It's something like this. This is the effect we can achieve. So while doing this, we also want to check the reference. A moment, please. I need to unlock the computer. Yeah. And this one. A moment, please. Which one? This is 0? 0.
Maybe we can make a short break for the fresh air. No?
No?
You okay?
Oh, is there any smell? Strong? Yeah, so actually I want to check the reference photo because I still recommend you to doing this by when you're doing this. Don't want to overdo this, but as I said, it's better to have slightly the overdone is the last thing we want to avoid. So do it step by step, layer by layer is the most secured way, I think. So next we can apply orange. Well, orange is a very tricky one because if you apply too much, it will look very like it's some fake. So we just apply a little. Okay, just to clean the brush. Sorry about the dirty background. This will do the trick. Let's see how it works. So it looks like a bit rough here. So we can still use the bigger brush to blend it. But just do not blend it too much or it will not be visible once dried. Okay. I think I need more on this area.
Do you know username?
I don't know.
János Balog.
Ich auch.
Yes.
So another feature of the Liquitex ink, this one, is that it dries very fast. Maybe just in less than 20 seconds or 30 seconds. So I think it is very easy to control and easy to use. And if you're not satisfied with the effect, you can just use a brush and with some thinner, acrylic thinner, to remove it. It will not hurt. It will not hurt the base because it is lacquer paint. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So we may want to look at the photos of the aircraft. I'm doing this part. I'm doing this part. Yeah. Yeah. You can see very interesting. This under this light situation, it looks like more brownish, but this one has more blue on it. Same panel, but on different lighting condition, it shows different effect. Yeah. So just I think it's just look at more as many as you can the photos to find the most ideal way you want to represent this. You want this to brown, or want it to blue. It's up to you, and also it's up to the overall impression of your work. Okay, so I have applied brown and orange, and the third one will be the blue. I think blue is always the most effective color to replicate this. And the very interesting thing about this ink is that once it dried, it will not so easily melt with other acrylic inks, which is really easy to control. We can have more blue on this one, maybe too much. No worry, we can remove it later because this area is very big.
Enjoy.
Bend it little by little. I think this is really fun to do little by little. So we can see the edge is a little bit too sharp. We want to soften it, blend more. To have a more natural look. If you somewhere need more blue, just add it, dot, blend it. Now, sometimes you will find some dust on it, but don't mind it. Once it is dried, you can remove it with the fingers. No worry. So this is how it looks like. Adding the blue, we can little more touch here and there. So I think the point is just do not make it it's everywhere. Just to focus some area to do the contrast between each one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks so far so good. So we have done it for like 20 minutes, and this is what we have achieved. And considering the time limitation, I will move to next step. So next step is to use some a little bit tricky but a very interesting way. I will sand it. This is the 7,000 God hand sponge sandpaper. Be sure to use some water. Well, actually, it's a little bit tricky to sand it now because it's not totally dried, but there is no time, so I will take the risk and to show you. The point is, as we just explained, so as we just explained, the stripes, the overall direction of the ribs here is this direction, right? And on the rear panel, it's like this direction, a totally on different direction. So pay attention when you send this. You want to send this like this, not like this. Which one? This side. Okay, do it little by little. I think it's better to use I will cut one piece off, since it's always good to use the tweezer to control. Oh, where's my knife? It's here. Please wait a moment. I need to cut it. Okay, so you can try to use a tweezer like this. It's better controls. Be sure to attach the motor to this very gently. Take your time, be patient. And because we have the lacquer metallic color as the base, so it will be very sturdy, very strong to go over this. This effect is to replicate the texture on the surface, which is very difficult to be obtained just by painting.
This is genius.
Can you see? Can you see the little bit change on the surface? Yeah, like this. So you can always stop. You can always stop to check if this is the one you want. If it's not enough, you can just thin it a little bit more. Now, for example, use fingers as well. This, little by little. Little by little. Don't be rushed. Just little by little. But just to pay the direction. Always on the same direction. Do not like this. It's never like this. It's on the same direction. Like this. I need some details removed. Yeah. Send it little by little, little by little. Very softly. Very gently. Like this. Oh. I just removed the masking tape. That's why I don't like it. I still prefer the masking tape. No, it's all took. Oh my god. Like this. When you are more confident about your control, you can add some more strength. It depends on you. But I prefer to like this. Add some more different scratch effect on this. Look. The small piece of the sponge is more controllable. Oh, so it's all, I just take it. It's all good, yeah. So this is generally what I have achieved so far. But since this is a demonstration, well, actually you can do it over and over. But the point is, do not overdo it. Just leave some visibility of the base color, the base metallic color. Yeah. So eventually it is still metal. It was burnt to have some violet or blue effect or brown effect because of the heat, but still it is the metallic. So you still want to leave some kind of the base color to show how it was made. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, if you find somewhere unnatural, you can also use this sponge. It's very useful. I used this one is 6,001, which is you can also use the 4,001. It depends on you. Yeah, and you can just use water to clean this. I need some tissue. I prefer to use the fast-drying lacquer or acrylic painters because it is more efficient. Okay, so this is what I have done so far. As I said, this is definitely not the finish line. You can add more sanding and more this kind of blending on it. And actually, if we are going to do the SU30, we need to finally add some straps here. Oh, the time limit is coming. So actually, it should be done with masking tape here. So, but sorry, I did not bring my masking tape with me. Yeah. So, how to do it? Do you have masking tape? No?
I have it, but in another bag. Maybe I can...
No problem. Yeah. Oh, I have an idea.
You have an idea?
Yeah. An idea? Yeah, actually, you can see this one. This is like some pattern. Spray pattern. But I'm not used this one this time because I think this is it does not look very natural by using these things. I use it. I can use it for masking maybe. It should be done by masking tape, but unfortunately it didn't come with me. So I will tell you how to replicate these stripes on this. I think the most important thing is not to mask it, not to spray it too solid. You must leave some bluffering, foggy area, especially on the two sides of this panel. I will show you. moment, please. Yeah.
You have circa 20 minutes.
I can. Okay, it's okay. Oh, thank you. So look, it's just like this, and it's done. Not too good. Maybe we can do it again because the thickness of this paper is difficult to have the paint go through. Masking tape is always the best choice, but we don't have it. Do it again. Look, we got one strap here. Can you see it? Yeah. This strap here. This strap, it is not very solid. It don't like some strap you draw on it. It's more like some blended strap on it. This is very important because if you look very closely at the panel itself, these stripes, it is not painted. Oh, thank you. Here comes the masking tape. Wonderful. So we can do. So before apply it, I suggest you to reduce the stickiness. Yeah, thickness. It may be too sticky. And just as I say, do not stick it too much. Leave some distance like this. Yeah? Oh, let's need to adjust. And when we spray it, just look. I focus on the center. And you can always check it's good enough. If no, one more. Just focus on the center. See? I want this area to be blended. Compared with this area in the center, you can see very obviously these are the line there, but it is blended here. The edge is much softer here. This is what I want. And do another one to show you. Well, actually, this service panel is supposed to be masked still till now, but unfortunately, the liquid masking was removed. So, just to assume it's still there. Well, some people may say, how can I keep the same distance or same? Yes? I think it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if the line, the thickness of the line is so different, because on the real aircraft it is different. So you don't really need to pay too much attention. Just about will be fine. But one thing I want you to pay attention is you just don't get it. It must be parallel with each other. So take your time. Do the adjustment little by little. Look, I don't push here. I only push in the center. So you will get a very interesting line. just like this. Okay, so this is what we got. I've sprayed 3 lines. It just looked like this. It different by each one, and I think it's fine. This is just fine because you want to obtain a very natural effect. You don't want to look it to like fake, like potentially done by human beings. So yes, this is what we have done today. Just as I said, this is just a kind of a simplified demo, and I really hope it will be inspiring and give you more idea how to achieve this. So one word, I think, to just for your reference. Actually, it's very simple. It is just to use the difference between different paint, because they do not melt with each other, and we can use this one many other areas to do a lot of effect. Yeah, and also another keyword is I still strongly recommend you to use lacquer-based metallic color. From the performance, the stability, and the endurance it have, I still think it is the most suitable paint to replicate this very complicated metallic effect to me. Yeah, this is all for my demonstration. Thank you for attendance.
Thank you.